Asterisk, have you ever looked at a woman and thought, is she into me or am I just imagining things? Here's the truth. Most women won't walk right up and say, hey, I'm sexually attracted to you. Instead, they drop subtle but powerful signals. And if you don't notice them, you could miss your chance forever. Women are often low-key and subtle with signs of sexual interest, while men tend to be bolder. A lot of women actually prefer men to make the first move. So, if that's her preference and she is attracted to you, she will definitely tell you psychological cues to let you know you should take the lead. But here's the million-dollar question. What are those signs? Today I'm Amelia and welcome to Dark Psychology, where we break down the hidden truths about human attraction. Get ready because I'm about to reveal 15 strong signs a woman is sexually attracted to you. And trust me, you don't want to miss even one of them. 1. Eye contact. Just because she glances at you doesn't automatically mean she's interested. People look at each other all the time. But here's the twist. The way she looks at you is everything. If she's flirty, she holds your gaze just a little longer than what's normal. That lingering moment isn't an accident. It's her subconscious trying to create intimacy. On the flip side, if she's shy, she might avoid your eyes altogether. Why? Because locking eyes with someone you're attracted to can feel overwhelming. Almost like she's afraid you'll see right through her. Either way, prolonged eye contact or nervous avoidance, her gaze will be far from casual. That's the first red flag that her attraction to you is more than friendly. 2. She sits close to you. Think about it. When we're drawn to someone, we naturally want to be in their space. If she consistently chooses a seat right next to you, even when there's plenty of room, that's not a coincidence. If she leans in while talking, brushing into your personal space, she's creating opportunities for closeness. Sitting beside you gives her a chance to interact, to get noticed, and ultimately to seduce. Subtly, of course. Here's the psychology. When a woman isn't attracted to a man, she will avoid physical closeness at all costs. But if she's squeezing herself into your bubble, it's because she wants you to notice her presence. 3. You catch her staring at you. This one is huge. If you catch her snaking glances when she thinks you're not looking, she's definitively entered. Women are deliberate. If she positions herself at an angle where she can see you and make sure you notice her watching, she's not just looking around. Those stolen glances are her way of silently admiring you while testing if you'll respond.
This is
a small but incredibly powerful tell. If she's checking you out when you're not paying attention, it's almost guaranteed she's already imagining more. Now, here's the tricky part. Most men miss these first 3 signs because they're subtle. But what comes next is where things get really obvious. From the way she touches you to the words she chooses to even the way she bites her lip around you, these are the unmistakable signals of sexual attraction. Let's break them down. 4. She touches you. Here's the thing. If a woman isn't attracted to you, she's not going to touch you. Period. But if she finds ways to make physical contact, like brushing your arm while laughing, fixing something on your shirt, or even playfully touching your hand, she's testing boundaries. Touch is one of the oldest forms of seduction. It's primal. When she touches your hair, your hand, or even goes in for a hug, it's her way of saying without words, I want to be closer. Psychologists call this proximal behavior. It means she's subconsciously trying to reduce physical distance. A clear sign of sexual interest. 5. She compliments you. Let's be real. Women don't throw compliments around casually when it comes to men they're sexually interested in. Even if it's something small, like your smile, your style, or the way you smell. It matters. Why? Because compliments serve 2 purposes. 1. They express attraction. 2. They test how you'll react. Will you flirt back? Will you dismiss it? Will you play it cool? Your response tells her whether she should keep escalating or pull back. And here's the psychological twist. Many women will mask their attraction as friendly compliments, but underneath it's her way of saying, I see you and I like what I see. 6. She asks you personal questions. When a woman doesn't care about a man, her questions stay surface level. How are you? How was your weekend? That's just casual chit-chat, but if she's truly interested, she'd dig deeper. What do you usually do? On weekends? Where do you like to hang out? What's your type of music? She's trying to create a Bonto step into your world. And more importantly, she's looking for common ground where attraction can naturally grow. This is her way of weaving a personal connection because emotional intimacy often fuels sexual attraction. 7. She smiles a lot. A smile is one of the most disarming and powerful tools of attraction. If she's sexually interested, she appears extra happy, relaxed, and excited just to be around you. Maybe she laughs at your jokes, even the not-so-funny ones. Maybe her smile lingers when she's looking at you. Or maybe she just lights up whenever you walk into the room. That's not coincidence, it's chemistry. Her body language is screaming, "I like being near you." Here's a little dark psychology twist. Even shy women who don't openly flirt can't hide the micro-smiles that slip out when they're around someone they're attracted to. If you pay attention, you'll catch those little flashes of joy. Think about it. When was last time a woman laughed at your worst joke, leaned in just a little too close, or asked about your weekend plans like she actually cared? Those aren't coincidences. Those are clues. And if you've noticed more than 2 of these signs so far, she's not just being nice, she's showing you interest. But here's where it gets really interesting. In the next signs, her attraction becomes even harder to hide. From the way she dresses around you to how she positions herself in your life, the signals become almost impossible to ignore. 8. She puts effort into her appearance. Now every woman has her own style. Some wear makeup every day, others keep it casual. But here's the giveaway. If you notice she's putting extra effort into her appearance whenever you're around, that's no accident. Maybe her outfit suddenly becomes sexier or more polished. Maybe she wears perfume every time you see her. Or she chooses heels even when the occasion doesn't really call for them. This isn't just vanity, it's the psychology. When a woman is sexually attracted to a man, she unconsciously wants to heighten her femininity to make sure she stands out in his eyes. Her appearance becomes part of her silent seduction. So pay attention to the details. Is she showing up looking her absolute best every single time you're around? That's a big clue. 9. She will make sure you notice her. This is a powerful one, sometimes. Attraction shows up in her presence more than her words. Maybe she suddenly appears at the places you hang out. Maybe she befriends people in your circle just to be around you more often. Maybe she starts showing up at every party, every event, every casual get-together. Coincidence? Maybe, but psychology says otherwise. If she consistently creates opportunities to be in your orbit, it's deliberate. Women who are attracted don't just sit back and hope subtly. They place themselves in your line of sight, almost daring. You don't notice. 10. She starts the conversation. Here's the question. Does she only talk to you when she needs something? Or does she go out of her way to start conversations for no reason at all? If she's always got something to say specifically to you, even little things like, "You won't believe what happened today," she's not just chatting, she's building connection. Remember, starting a conversation takes effort. If she's initiating, texting first, approaching you, or making excuses to talk, it's because you're on her mind. This is a big sign of sexual interest. Because she's not leaving it up to chance. She's creating openings for intimacy, hoping you'll catch on. 11. She is hot and cold. Now here's where it gets tricky. One day she's super talkative, flirty, and all over you. The next day she barely acknowledges you. Confusing, right? But here's the psychology behind it. She may be wrestling with her own emotions, wanting you, but scared of falling too hard. Some women pull back as a defense mechanism, testing to see if you will chase. Or she may just be battling her own vulnerability, unsure what she really wants out of it. If her behavior around you feels unpredictable, don't assume she's disinterested. In fact, it often means the opposite. Her feelings are strong enough to shake her up. And here's the kicker. If you give her just a little attention during those cold phases, she usually won't be able to resist circling back. Have you ever noticed this? Push and pull from a woman before? One day she's laughing at everything you say, the next she's acting distant. That emotional roller coaster isn't random, it's attraction in disguise. But here's where the signals get even more intense. From biting her lips to talking openly about sex, the next signs reveal raw, unfiltered desire. And trust me, they're impossibleto miss.12. She bites or licks her lips. This one is primal. Almost instinctive. When a woman bites or licks her lips around you, it's rarely by accident. Sometimes it's a deliberate seduction tactic. Other times, it's an involuntary action, her body responding to attraction without her even realizing. If she touches her mouth, plays with her lips, or even strokes her neck while talking to you, these are subconscious gestures of desire. In psychology, this is called autoetic behavior, small sensual movements that mimic intimacy. And here's the wild part. She may even touch herself in subtle ways. Her collarbone, her hair, her lips, places she'd like you to touch. It's both a tease and a test to see how you'll react. Point 13. She talks about her sexuality. Women don't casually bring up sex with men they're not attracted to. If she's openly talking about sexual topics, past experiences, fantasies, or even joking about it, it means she's comfortable breaking that barrier with you. This is more than just friendly conversation. It's her way of introducing sexuality into your dynamic, laying the groundwork for something more. In fact, this is often the stage where women are testing your reaction. If you stay calm, playful, and confident, she sees you as someone she can actually explore that side with. If you act awkward or dismissive, she shut it down. 14. Shine bites you over. Now let's be clear. This doesn't automatically mean you're about to sleep together. You should never assume that. But here's the truth. If she's inviting you into her personal space, it's a huge sign of trust and comfort. A woman who isn't interested will keep things public, casual, and distant. But when she says, "Why don't you come over?" she's breaking down walls, letting you into her world. This is your chance to relax, bond, and build intimacy. If she likes you, she guideth pace. Sometimes she even be Theon to make the first move once she feels safe. 15. She makes a move. This is the ultimate confirmation. If she goes in for a kiss, touches you in a bold way, or flat out tells you she wants you, it's game over. At this point, there's no more guessing. She's taken matters into her own hands. Because of the attraction is undeniable. You don't need to read any more signals. She's shown you loud and clear. So now you know the subtle and the not so subtle signs of when a woman is sexually attracted to you. From eye contact and playful touches to lip biting and bold moves, these are the signals that separate friendly from flirty. The next time you're around a woman and you notice more than a few of these signs stacking up, don't ignore them. She's not just being nice. She's waiting for you to recognize the signals and take the lead. I'm Amelia and this is on Stoic. If you found the sayings powerful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to know the truth about attraction. Because remember, people rarely say what they're really feeling, but their psychology, it always gives them away.